First down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throw left side complete. That's Shepard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go up the middle with White. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 20-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll try to pick it up himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
4th down, here's Taylor. And it is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he... does pick up the 1st. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
16 yards. 1st down.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Levante David in on the tackle. 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Now it's Taylor. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Come on. Back all 80. Look at my team.
They go play action with Taylor. Going right back to Wilson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run with him. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Now and again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So on comes a field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
180!
Mayfield to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
20!
Mayfield on play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man is Ibuka. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Good. 180! What's up?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking and finding Shepard on the crossing route. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line. Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 25.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet